I should have stopped, but the operator slept, and I cycled on and on and on. I began to think that a cephalon cannot be made. They are found like pearls, torn from muscle, polished, and then set in chains.
Interesting. The next 3 are on Mercury. Well, next 8 are on Mercury. Well, that's creepy. Due to the old way these were laid out, that's why I have like holes here, because you could work a way around missions. Like for those who didn't remember, didn't watch it, imagine there's a box like grid here around the planet. As you go around, like it could be like one layer, like one tick, or it could be 2 tick. The level of thickness is like there'd be a small box here, and that's one mission. Then a box here, another mission with one underneath. So if you come from here, you go there. You have to complete this mission, then you can go down. But say if it's 3 tick, 3 in a row. So you can do middle. You can go start at the middle. Complete. You start at that one. Then you can go over, complete that one. Then you can go up or down. And say if you have difficulty with the top one, you can go down and to the right. And so you can, and then go up and complete the rest, and just ignore that one. So when it switched over to this, it ended up leaving holes because they did basically that. You can, if that isn't explained right, just go watch the earlier ones. I don't know why you're here. Start at the start. It's better that way. I can understand maybe looking at a few of the later episodes, you stumble on, and it's like let's find out what it's about. Let's see how the person is. I can understand that, but and beyond that, it's a little weird to me. Also, that makes me think of Apollo and Nor's Domu, but that's just me. Ooh, we'll do a rescue. Caloris. It's not a bad name, actually. Works. When using the Penta, aim high. Triggering the grenades as they drop can score you headshots. Taking boom headshot quite seriously there, I see.
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
Actually, I need to head back up for a second. No point going in there. Yes. I was thinking I should check behind me in case there's anything. You know, there could be a point to these. Like, could be something just hidden on the other side of the grate that you're meant to take a photo of.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have
My character's about to sell you forth for the king. Yes. You know, for chivalry commands it. Never actually did play that game. Chivalry thing. Never played it. Yes, I scanned the fan. What wonders will that knowledge bring me? Okay. You know, I really want to go. Like I was saying about wanting to go play the Splinter Cell games. I also really want to go play Splinter Cell Wolfenstein. The Wolfenstein The New Order. Wolfenstein The New Order. Whatever. McGill Gorilla. I really want to go play that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Dual-wielding shotguns running around like an asshole. Shotgunning Nazis. Seems pretty awesome. Actually, to get, I suppose, political here, or maybe just to phrase it another way, to speak fucking sense. A lot of people a while back were oozing their shit, over, well, they're getting, people were being rather, let me start that again. A while back, people were being idiots, and were advocating for Nazis being punched. I'm not a fan of Nazis, but until people do anything, you shouldn't punch them. Because, that's, if they're just saying something shitty, that's one thing. If they're actually doing, that's free speech. If they're actually doing it and doing shitty things, then that's another thing. So yeah, like I'm not going to cry, shed any tears because a Nazi got injured, but I'm being annoyed about violation of principles. For free society, you have to have good, people to express good things and bad things. It's, as much as I hate to saying, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I am not a fan of that saying because it just sounds really illogical. Why would you have a cake if you don't eat it? Or, I don't have a cake, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. How the fuck would that work? I am going to defy the laws of logic and physics and eat a cake that doesn't exist. Oh my god, this non-existent cake's going right to my gut. Yeah. But, But anyway, my point was just that people are being stupid. Like, there's many different bad points to it. I've tweeted heavily about it. Go search, early 2017 if you want to go find it on my Twitter thing. I did like 16 tweets. I've talked about it in other things. Ultimately, it's just like, you're violating principles, and other people get harmed when, they see one great Satan being attacked. They want to attack their great Satan, and the barricade's open, and suddenly little Timmy's not coming home because someone heard he was on food stamps and wanted to kill the new Stalin and stop the rise of, communism. So they took out little Timmy, or little granddad, your old granddad and grandma are taken out because they hear they're on, the pension. So, that may seem like an exaggeration, but the people involved were really stupid. They saw one of their allies and thought, oh, he's a Nazi, and opened fire. Because he's had the anti-fascist tattoo of swastika with a red circle around it and a line through it. He just saw the swastika and the guy being white, so he immediately told white supremacist and shot him. He didn't kill him, but yeah, basically what I'm saying is these people, a lot of these people are idiots. So I wouldn't be, when other idiots see these people being idiots and getting to fight their great Satan, the other idiots will want to do it too. My point here was that some people were, but people have no problem, shooting Nazis in video games. Why do they have an issue with punching people in real life? Apparently, in all seriousness, I'm a little skeptical of that, but at the same time, that's very par for the course right now. A lot of people are being, I'm gonna be blunt here, exceedingly retarded. Like, if there's a statistic out there for the amount of mental retardation within society, they are wrong by a vast margin. Guten Tag, but they're wrong by a vast margin, because a lot of people are being quite stupid. Like, just exceedingly so. Okay, on a different note, and I've just bringing this up because I went on the historical rant back there. Did you know, people ranting and raving about the good old days? Isn't a new thing. The guy was doing that back in the Roman Republic. Yep. I can't remember the name of the guy. Here, I can look it up. It won't take 2 seconds. But there's a Roman governor or he served as a governor at one stage. He was charged with embezzlement, though he managed to get away with it. The way it sounds, though, in class was that not that he wasn't proved innocent, but not that he was truly innocent, but he was actually guilty, but managed to connive his way out of it. Roman, Governorn, governor. Revolt. Wait. I remember now. He wrote a good thing on the Catalan conspiracy. He wrote a good one on it. Apparently Cicero also wrote on it as well. I don't know much about the Catalan conspiracy at all. Not in. That's it. No, that's a different guy. Sallust. That's it. Sallust. I should remember his name. It rhymes with ballast. Sallust. He was charged with embezzlement of the place he was in charge of. He was acquitted or something, but he managed to get away with it. But he was apparently guilty. One thing I saw online was that he actually had friends with Julius Caesar, and Caesar was able to throw his weight around to get him away with it. But regardless of all of that, he went on to write that in the good old days, people had morals. When Rome was constantly threatened, people had morals. But now soldiers are coming back from war and bringing back with them bad morals. But yes, Sallust. Even people back in the good old days were talking about the good old days. And he was talking about that during, at Julius Caesar's time, before the fall of the Roman Republic. Julius Caesar was not the first emperor. That was his successor, the young Caesar. I'm not actually sure on the kid's name. I could look that up. May as well help me remember. And I'm giving you a little historical stuff. Young Caesar. I spelled that wrong. Young Caesar. Probably should stick in Plutarch. Young Caesar Plutarch. I have no idea how to spell Plutarch. Okay, I think I got it there. Damn it. It doesn't say it here. I just put down as young Caesar, as that's what Plutarch referred to, I believe, Octavian as. Good dog. So I'll tell you another story instead. A little historical thing about Julius Caesar. Now, there was two other people. Sulla, I mentioned him a moment ago. Got his name, told you someone else. Also, it's high noon. But anyway, come on. Thank you. So, anyway, there was two people. Marius and Sulla. Marius and Sulla? Oh, god damn it. Give me a second. I need to double check names. Sulla and what's it? I think it was Marius. But anyway, Sulla and, well, actually I might be able to look it up. Confirm it here on Wikipedia. Yeah. Yes, it was Marius. Saul and Marius hated each other, and their soldiers frequently went to war in the streets of Rome against each other. Well, their people fought. Well, like Saul would attack Rome and fight Marius's people, and vice versa. Or maybe they didn't attack Rome, but I remember there was fighting and there was bloodshed. That's all. Sorry, I'm getting terrible here. Oh, Cephalon fragment. I'll stop here for a moment just to say this so I can be decombobulated. Sulla and Marius hated each other. According to Wikipedia, I believe they said here he marched on Rome. He marched his army. Sulla unconstitutionally marched his armies into Rome and defeated Marius in battle. But yeah, they would rampage around, wreck shit. Julius Caesar was actually good friends, and I think actually cousins with Marius. Either just good friends or actually related with him. But Marius' soldiers at one stage didn't actually recognize him, and as such thought he was a possible Sulla supporter, and chased him. He fled, and during his fleeing, he managed to get captured by pirates. The pirates held him for ransom. They were quite mocking. They would dress the Roman up. They would capture big Roman politicians, hold them for ransom, and they would dress them up in garb and pretend mockingly to be scared of them, and they would be quite horrible to them, or being a bit nasty to them. Julius Caesar would apparently join in with whatever they were doing, all the while telling them he was going to fucking kill them. And they just laughed him off. And when his ransom, I remember hearing one story that they had one ransom set for him, and he was saying, "No, that should be higher, because I'm worth more." But of course, that mightn't be just pure ego. He might be very matter of fact. Like, I came, I saw conquered. That's not out of hubris or arrogance. That was out of brevity. He also used to write in third person a lot of the time. Caesar did this, Caesar did that. When it was actually himself writing it, apparently. Anyway, when he was ransomed, he gathered up an army and crushed the pirates. And he sent them off to the governor of Asia to punish them. But when the governor of Asia didn't punish them quickly enough or severely enough for Caesar, he broke them out and crucified them himself. And keep in mind, it's not the biblical crucifixion. For whatever reason, they used nails in that. Roman crucifixion at this time was tying the person to the cross and letting them there to die. People could come along and assault them on the cross, and that was perfectly fine. But they would be left there till they died. And Julius Caesar did that to the pirates. So yeah, but I'm going to say this again. I said it before, but I was a little nervous about it. But fuck it, I'm saying it again, and I'm not nervous about it. He was a bit of an action hero. Seriously, when he's being assassinated, there's like 12 guys trying to kill him. Maybe more, let's say 12. 12 guys trying to kill him, and he's fending them off capably. And even though in my history lessons, they made a clear point of saying that he was not a fighter. He was he had seizures. He didn't have a good build for manual labor or fighting, but he still did it, because he was one with the men. It earned their great respect. Like, he would, eat with he would be in the mess hall tent with them. He would have what they're having, literally, not some Roman human centipede, not in that kind of way. But if they're having gruel, he had gruel, that kind of thing. And he would sit and eat with them. He paid them great amounts of money if they did if they really served him well. He would be paying them anyway, but if they excelled, he paid them more. But anyway, ultimately the point is his physical capabilities. It was emphasized how he had issues with being, he wasn't built, big burly guy, but he still fought, he still participated in menial labor, and even though he had seizures and everything. And he's capably fending off 12 assassins while he's, you presume, unarmed, and they have daggers. The only reason he succumbs to their assault is because he notices his son among them. To Brutus. And all that. Yeah. It's like something out of an action movie. Or something, or a tragedy. It's you know, that's actually really cool. When you view it like that, it's actually really cool.